Thanks for clicking. Welcome to Time In Sports Talk. I'm your host, Ricardo Lungus. And with me always is the insightful Tommy Crenshaw.
Oh, Ricardo, thank you for the insightful compliment.
Hey, you know a lot, Tommy. You got inner knowledge that you like to give to people.
Yeah, that's we call it. We are the prognosticators and the predictors and the forecasters of sports knowledge, entertainment, and in sports.
Yo, hey, we also have another good prognosticator with us this morning. Hey, how you doing, Anthony? Mr. Anthony North.
Hey, Ricardo. Couldn't be better. It's the best day of my life, honestly. Being with the two of you, Tommy Crenshaw, Ricardo Lungus. To me, the Mount Rushmore of sports talk.
That's flattering.
I would say very flattering.
So, I made an observation the other day. Maryland, I think, is the only team that has a certain specific type of aquatic animal as a semi-aquatic animal as their mascot. The terrapins, which is a type of turtle. It's kind of like a Nittany is a type of lion. So the terrapin is like the Nittany version of turtles. But no, my experience, we don't have to go into detail, but obviously they're a very aggressive group of animals that create havoc on selective people's properties, which a lot of people just don't realize because they're not picking on you. They pick a house in a neighborhood and they go and they terrorize it. And that's what they do. They are terrorist animals.
You know, I don't want to bring up a sore subject, Tommy, but I do remember that time you got in a fight with Maryland's mascot. I do remember that, Tommy.
That was. I was going through a difficult time with my previous relationship, and had just slipped that day on a pack of turtles, and. So, I mean, come on. Anybody can slip into a blind rage like that. Anyway, so speaking of things that are green, let's go to water bodies that are green and that have football teams there. Talking about the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
The situation everybody's talking about, everybody's got their take on this deal with the Aaron Rodgers situation. What's Aaron Rodgers going to do? He's proven to the team and to the world that he is an excellent game show host and a scratch golfer. That he's basically telling them, hey, I don't have to play football. I'm going to host a famous game show and be on the PGA circuit. I mean, I don't know that there's anything in his contract that says he can't go play professional golf. He just can't play for another football team. I mean, like you can't go play for the Winnipeg Rough Riders, whatever they're. What are they? What's the Winnipeg team?
We're talking the Blue Bombers.
The Blue Bombers. Yeah. From green to blue, right? You can't go from green to blue. So you can't even go in I don't think you can go and even coach like a little league team if you're getting paid money for it. So the question is what's going on? What's going on in Green Bay? What's Aaron Rodgers going to do?
Well, I think first off, we got to recognize Aaron Rodgers has done everything he can do with spare parts. He's taken guys, elevated their career, and what's Green Bay done in return? They've ridiculed him. They've held him. They made a lot of comments about Aaron Rodgers. About the kind of guy he is. They've gotten personal with him. And really, I mean, we watched him. We've seen what he can do. This guy's MVP of the National Football League. There's simply not a better quarterback in the NFL. There's some that have better teammates. All right. There's some that get to choose basically who they want to play on their team, and the ownership simply goes out and gets them. They don't worry about how much it costs. You're Patrick Mahomes, you're Tom Brady. You go out and get whatever you want. Aaron Rodgers, what do they give you? They give you a backup quarterback. All right. But there's been a lot that's been said about Aaron Rodgers. And a lot been written. I mean, what are the Packers going to do? I think it depends on, is Aaron Rodgers done, with this organization? They have not given him nearly what he has given them. Okay, so their relationship to me is broken, and there's teams out there, but they don't have talent either. And what we've got to, I think, you've got to see, is a team willing to get rid of their quarterback? And we're talking some possible Pro Bowl quarterbacks here, but Aaron Rodgers wants to win. I mean, that's who he is. From the beginning, that's what he's about.
Personally, this is my thoughts. I completely agree with you, Anthony. I completely agree with every word that come out of your mouth, everything you said. And if I was Aaron Rodgers, if I was him, if I had that talent, if I was that talented, if I could go to a place where I knew I'd be able to do some stuff personally, even though he's been rumored to go to the Broncos, I say he goes to the 49ers. They send Jimmy G. They send Jimmy G to Green Bay. They send like maybe a second round pick, for Aaron Rodgers, and bam, you try to tell me with the talent on the 49ers got, they put Aaron Rodgers in there. Oh, Super Bowl, all the way. I'm saying they're going up there. You go up there, they just smacking people around. That's all I'm saying.
No, I disagree. I disagree. I think King Goodykunst, who the GM there, that's who he thinks he is. He thinks he's the king. Ted Thompson, the late Ted Thompson, and acknowledged that he was a great GM. And that's a tough loss. But you don't replace him with the scout. I mean, nothing against scouts. This guy's gone to his head when you get promoted from scout to front office GM type stuff. They think they can do no wrong, and he's going to hold out. This guy thinks he's the king. I mean, you realize the owners, there's like 200,000 owners of the team. I mean, you realize how they're structured. It's a garbage way. That's why Goodell won't let the teams organize this way anymore. It's just not going to happen because you got like 50 board members that oversee like 12 like justices. Like it's like the Supreme Court, and they're making all the decisions. And then they have their annual meetings with the people with the worthless pieces of paper. Look, listen, by emblem, Green Bay's a great organization, but how it's run is garbage. And you're going to have Goodykunst and his team of they're like dragon slayers without dragons. And this one they're going to stick by. They're going to say they know that they're not ready for life without him. So they're not going to give up to get Jimmy and a third round pick. No,
maybe a second round pick too. I mean, maybe a next 2023 first round or two. You're gonna have to give us some picks if you're gonna get Aaron Rodgers. That's just the way it's gonna be. Send them Jimmy G. Send Jimmy G's back. I don't know who he is. Pardon my language. We'll edit that out in post. But I don't know who he is. But send him up there too. But go ahead. I understand what you're saying, Tommy. I understand.
You can't get rid of Aaron Rodgers, though, just by hoping somebody's going to give you what you want. Teams know, look, he's done. He hates Green Bay. He's had enough of it. I think, you play at Lambeau. I mean, he feels the fans. And, I'm sure he's disappointed it's gotten to this point. But what he has to look at is what's his legacy? Is it going to be losing, in the playoffs, to Tom Brady? Again, I don't think that's where he wants to go. I mean, the football season's, it's a marathon. We're talking 6 months. And he recognizes that there's teams out there that want him. And the Packers, they're gonna have to make some moves here. And that was, maybe, hiring this GM, really is the last straw. And I think that Aaron Rodgers most likely will end up where we least expect him. And that's why this saga is going to continue for a long time. Aaron Rodgers keeps it close to the chest.
Yeah, no, I think you have a good point there, but King Gutekunst is I think he's going to try to make a power play. I think he's going to go after Tom Brady. I don't think it's going to happen, but I think he's going to try to go after Tom Brady. I think with Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers, which is against league rules, but they pal around, they're golfing and stuff and doing catches and passes to each other and stuff and hanging out, slapping five with each other's kids. And Drew Brees part of that. Drew Brees could make a comeback, and maybe for maybe Drew Brees goes to Green Bay, and then Aaron Rodgers just leaves and travels the world like he wants to do in hot air balloons, and replace the Prince of England, and that's what he could do. I mean, you could end up in England and say, you have a role to fill. You need another prince. You lost one. So who's to say he doesn't go do that? I mean, I think the world is his clam chowder, and he's going to eat as much clam chowder as he possibly can. So I think you look for a move where he's going to either end up in Tampa or he's going to be traveling the world. I don't think there's any other way around it, because he wants to win a Super Bowl, and you're only going to do it in Tampa.
I kind of disagree with that. I don't think, Tampa is the way to go. Personally, maybe not Super Bowl next year, but I'm talking about a team that they could trade quarterbacks right now, and in 2 years, he'll have another Super Bowl win. And I'm going out on a limb here. Nobody's going to agree with me, even though, Ricardo knows things here and there. I'm saying, they go to the Bengals, and they trade Joey Burrows for Aaron Rodgers. Joey Burrows for Aaron Rodgers with the receiving talent that the Bengals have right now, and the running backs
and the
that they have right now, they're making the O-line a little bit better.
Yeah,
the defensive line, that's what I'm saying. Defensive line, the D line, that good. They got good safeties. They got decent corners. What they got right now, they can do it. And Joey Burrows, he showed that he can go to a team with no O-line and destroy stuff. So if they were to trade, send, of course, they send, the Bengals send, Green Bay a first round pick next year in 2024, something like that. I'm telling you, that would be 2 years, 2024 or 2023, bam, Super Bowl championship for the Bengals. I put money on that. Well, I mean, I think. Okay. Go ahead,
Ricardo. Bengals in the Super Bowl is ridiculous. Okay, the only way they're getting to the Super Bowl is if they buy tickets. They're not going to get there by winning football games. We know that. And Aaron Rodgers. Ohio. I'm not sure that interests him. He's got to be in California. So. We're looking at the Raiders, maybe Vegas. That would be a place that is suitable. He can find a girlfriend in Las Vegas. And we know Rodgers, he's not interested in the women of Green Bay.
The dude just got married. I mean, what's... I mean, come on.
He's known to have family problems. We know this.
Listen, folks, we're about to step in a big pile of something here. There's no proof that Aaron Rodgers has flings. He's had 3 relationships his whole life. One of them was the video game girl. The other was the race car driver.
I mean, we've all had relationships with video game girls. I personally dated a video game girl for a long time. And she was very faithful. But it also required a lot of on my part, there were a lot of sacrifices there. I mean, you have to bring a computer with you everywhere you go.
Yeah, but he got rid of the video games, and then he moved on to race cars, and then now he's movie making. And so I think it's either he's in Tampa or he's going to retire and travel the world. I think we saw too many years ago, another guy who played in the same region college-wise. Andrew Luck said, you know what? I'm going to go and build custom cabinets and work in the business world and do stuff like that. I'm going to live my life and day trade, whatever he's doing. I don't know. What is Andrew Luck doing right now?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't, and once he's out of football, I kind of stopped paying attention to him. He could be doing all types of stuff. He could be selling around the world. I don't know. He could be doing custom pottery. No, I guess no idea on that one.
I mean, what if Andrew Luck came back and they traded? That makes sense.
Oh, I mean, if Aaron left, then they brought Andrew Luck in. It'll work. It'll work out good.
That'd be a trade, and you have him playing in Indy. I mean,
I don't know if Andrew wants to go back to Indy.
That's right. That's true. No. But I didn't think about the whole Aaron Rodgers being back near a race car town. That might cause his wife may not be for that.
It's very true on that one. Very true.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers could be the first quarterback that goes to the moon. I think that might be the next step. I think that Aaron Rodgers has made it clear football is not everything. He considered Jeopardy. He's obviously, looking at throwing footballs in the ocean and seeing what's possible. We have not really considered cruise ship football yet, but Aaron Rodgers could be the first to start a cruise ship football league. There's endless possibilities for this man.
Yeah. Dude, I know some guys who've tried the cruise ship football thing before. They've had some luck with it. I think what he needs to do is he's got to get rid of King Gutekunst. And you get rid of King Gutekunst some kind of way. I'm not saying you kidnap the guy. I'm not saying you do it through nefarious means. With nothing law-breaking. But you got to convince Roger Goodell to find some rules and kick Gutekunst to the curb. And LeBron James come in with a group, and they talked about it. LeBron James owned the Green Bay Packers. Imagine that. And Aaron Rodgers, well, he'll play there for the rest of his life if he could. So I think that you got to get Goodell, and Goodell will definitely make a deal with LeBron. It looks good for the league.
I think he should just leave Green Bay. Whatever option he has. But you bringing up that LeBron James thing. You know what I think? Hey, trade him for Baker Mayfield. Have him in Cleveland. Have LeBron be the GM of the Browns. So you got two top talents back in Cleveland. Everybody talks about them. Cleveland has a good O-line. They got great running backs, great receivers. Aaron will be happy. And then you got LeBron there. Setting things in order, getting things going the way it needs to be. That's what I'm saying. LeBron, Aaron Rodgers, Browns. That's all I'm saying.
That could actually happen. I don't know that it will, but it could happen. That's ultimately what I think needs. You got to get your rich ball players to start involved and start buying up teams. You only got a handful of guys that own teams. Your Magic Johnsons and your Michael Jordans and guys like that, and you've got your baseball player, Alex Rodriguez, going in, and he's about to move the Timberwolves supposedly to Seattle. See, that right there is template. Once ARodg moves, if he does, the Timberwolves to Seattle, then Aaron Rodgers gets a guy to help buy the team and move him. That's all you got to do. You move him, get rid of Gutekunst, and you're good. That's all it is.
You heard it here first. Aaron Rodgers is going to join the group, get controlling interest of Green Bay, and move him.
And that's the end of the game. Thanks for listening to Time In, TTFN.